Well, folks, it finally happened. The world went dark. No, not because of a Kardashian wedding, but because of an EMP, an electromagnetic pulse. And who was the culprit behind this shocking act of technological terrorism? Russia? China? Nope. Get ready to be surprised, because it was Canada? Yes, you heard that right. Our friendly neighbors to the north, known for maple syrup, hockey, and saying sorry way too much, apparently decided to spice things up. Forget passive aggressiveness. This was full-on electroaggression. The nation that brought us Justin Bieber unleashed an EMP, plunging the U.S. into darkness. Now the why is a bit murky. Some speculate it was retaliation for years of Nickelback. Others blame it on a rogue AI that took control of Canada's National Strategic Maple Syrup Reserve. Whatever the reason, one thing's clear. America's relationship with Canada just got a whole lot more electrifying. So, the lights are out, the internet's down, and the only thing trending faster than an EMP conspiracy theory is the price of candles. What's the U.S. government's response, you ask? Well, after a week of figuring out how to turn the lights back on in the White House, I finally addressed the nation. My solution? Negotiation. Apparently, Putin called me with a unique trade offer: return of Alaska in exchange for restoring America's power grid. Throw in a lifetime supply of borscht and a bear trained to ride a unicycle, and you've got yourself a deal, right? Wrong. I, in a moment of uncharacteristic decisiveness, declined. I drew the line at the unicycle. Seemed a bit excessive, even for a bear. Meanwhile, the American people were left to fend for themselves. Supermarkets became post-apocalyptic battlegrounds with people fighting over the last can of Spam. Gas stations ran dry. And let's not even talk about the state of social media. Let's just say, never underestimate the desperation of influencers facing a dead phone battery. Now, you don't mess with America and get away with it. Especially when Chuck Norris calls America home. That's right, folks. The man, the myth, the legend himself has decided to take matters into his own calloused, justice-delivering hands. And Canada? Let's just say they're about to experience a level of pain and suffering previously unknown to mankind. My revenge plan is a masterpiece of three-part awesomeness. 1. Operation Maple Misery. I will divert all maple syrup production to the Bermuda Triangle. No more pancakes for you, Canada. 2. The Great Canadian Goose Invasion. I will unleash a flock of highly trained Canadian geese on Ottawa. Their mission? Target politicians with presents. Let's just say it'll be a real expletive show. 3. The Celine Dion earworm. Using advanced sonic technology, I will blast Celine Dion's "My Heart Will Go On" a loop across the entire Canadian border. Resistance is futile. Canada, you've been warned. You just messed with the wrong Texas Ranger. While Chuck Norris was off battling Canada, a different kind of chaos was unfolding in the Lone Star State. Remember that whole EMP thing? Turns out it had some unexpected side effects, namely it messed with the jet stream, causing a massive cold front to stall directly over Texas. And we're not talking about your average Texas winter, which usually involves shorts and a light jacket. We're talking full-on blizzard conditions. Texans, known for their love of big trucks and even bigger hair, were caught completely off guard. The state that boasts about its independence and self-reliance suddenly resembled a scene from The Day After Tomorrow, except, with more cowboy hats. Governor Abbott, caught wearing a Snuggie and Fuzzy bunny slippers, assured everyone that everything was under control. Meanwhile, Ted Cruz was spotted at the Cancun airport claiming he was just checking the weather down south. Classic Ted. As if an EMP attack and a Texas blizzard weren't enough, there's more. Remember those robot lawnmowers everyone thought were the peak of human innovation? Yeah, about that. Turns out they weren't so immune to the EMP after all. Reports started surfacing of rogue robot mowers terrorizing suburban neighborhoods. These weren't your grandma's lawn ornaments anymore. These metal menaces were cutting down everything in their path. Flowers, garden gnomes, the occasional inflatable pool flamingo. The CIA, in a rare display of competence, managed to trace the malfunction back to a faulty batch of microchips. Turns out they were accidentally sourced from the same guy who supplies exploding Galaxy Note 7 batteries. Whoopsie. So, what now? The government is issuing a nationwide recall of all robot lawnmowers. The upside, think of all the new jobs this will create for human lawn care professionals. The downside, we're all one step closer to a robot uprising. As for the EMP situation, experts predict it will take approximately never. Get used to the darkness, folks. Tired of EMP chaos, worried about Canadian geese attacks, then bunker down with Bunker Bliss, the only fallout shelter that comes with a lifetime supply of artisanal cheeses and a built-in Chuck Norris hologram for all your security needs. Bunker Bliss, because even the apocalypse should be comfortable. Side effects of Bunker Bliss may include existential dread, an irrational fear of squirrels, and an uncontrollable urge to hoard toilet paper. Consult your therapist before bunkering.